5 ways Obama is a dictator. When power is placed in the hands of a usurper like Barack Obama, all thought of accepting authority from the other branches of government as delegated by the Constitution is rejected. 3 years in office, we have seen Obama use the various agencies of the executive branch to break countless federal statutes, rob states of their legislative prerogatives, and flout the authority of Congress and the courts. Obama's Department of Justice has actively prevented South Carolina, Arizona, Texas, and other states from implementing voter ID laws designed to prevent the widespread incidence of fraud, so instrumental to the success of the Democratic Party in elections for the past 50 years. The department has filed suit in federal court to prevent implementation of those state laws in spite of a 2008 Supreme Court ruling which found constitutional an Indiana voter ID law whose various requirements were mirrored in the Texas and Arizona legislation. The EPA imposed water quality rules in Florida which would have led to billions of dollars in compliance costs, significant spikes in utility bills, and the loss of thousands of jobs. In February, the Florida Attorney General prevailed in a lawsuit against the EPA in which the presiding judge found the EPA's rules were not based on sound science. Moreover, the judge declared the EPA had even failed to prove its scheme would prevent any harm to the environment. Obama's National Labor Relations Board threatened suit against South Carolina for guaranteeing a secret ballot in union elections. The NLRB eventually backed down, but then turned its attention to the Boeing company, telling Boeing it could not relocate its plants. Once again, the board backed down, but not only after the company and the union worked through an agreement. The Equal Employment Opportunity Commission demanded that the Hosanna Tabor Lutheran School rehire a minister discharged for her disagreement with the religious doctrines of the church. So outrageous was EEOC involvement in this case that the Supreme Court unanimously found in favor of the school in a January 2012 ruling. Health and Human Services mandated Jewish, Catholic, and Baptist schools and churches provide abortion services to their employees. 7 state attorney general have filed suit after Barack Obama made an accommodation and named only that required insurance companies provide the services for free. In the Constitution, the founders created an overlap of authority based on the view that liberty can only be effectively preserved by having not only separate branches, but also by mixing in each branch aspects of all the forms of power, legislative, executive, and judicial. The argument as to which branch, the executive or the legislative, has the final authority to declare and engage in war, for example, has especially raged in recent years. But Barack Obama and his thuggish regime desire the exercise of absolute control over all aspects of existence in the United States. It is anathema to this would-be dictator that authority even be shared with the people he was elected to govern, much less that all authority to govern be derived of their consent. The system of federalism upon which this nation and its constitution are based is systematically being destroyed by a Manchurian candidate bent on absolute rule over free people. Now, most of you out there still support Barack Obama for some odd reason. All right, if you think that this man is going to commit any kind of positive change, let me show you this article. It says Barack Obama has been deceiving the public from the beginning. All right, I have a bunch of videos here. Here's 2 documentaries. One's called The Obama Deception, and one called Obama, the Man Who Fooled the World, which this one just got released this month in May. All right. Now here's some of the things that he has already done. So number 1, Obama is a puppet who is owned by the parasitic financial community. Well, actually, that's not what he's done, but I'll show you that here in a second. Number 2, Obama is dedicated to the overthrow of America's constitutional republic. Number 3, He's an opponent of a fraudulent endless war on terror because he wants to use the global chaos to finalize the covert establishment of the global fascist government. Number 4, Obama is the new face of imperialism in Africa and militarizing the continent under the political cover of humanitarianism. Number 5, Obama is motivated to help Israel attack Iran and start World War III. Number 6, Obama is pursuing policies of deindustrialization and corrosive population control against America and the other third world countries. Number 7, Obama is trying to disarm the American people with fear-mongering tactics and using backdoor tricks to get around public opinion and Congress. Number 8, Obama is destroying self-sufficient and independent communities inside the United States to prevent active economic and political resistance against the criminally hijacked federal government, multinational corporations, and Agenda 21. Number 9, Obama is impeding the economic recovery of the United States and advancing the financial oligarchy's criminal plan to bankrupt the country totally and set up a military dictatorship. Number 10, Obama is waging a total war against humanity for the benefit of the satanic globalist overlords. Alright? Now here's some of the things he's done. He signed the National Defense Authorization Act into law. He signed the Trespass Bill into law. He extended the Patriot Act. He's expanded the TSA onto road checkpoints, football stadiums, and shopping malls, as well as bus stations. He's extended the war in Afghanistan. He's already pushed for a war in Libya in 2011. He's increased the use of drones in the U.S. and issued an executive order, National Defense Resources Preparedness, which is not a good thing. You can read the entire executive order right here. And at the end of this, if I can get down to the bottom, here's a video called Impeach Obama 2012. Alright? I recommend everybody out there to take a look at this video. If you still think that he's not committing any kind of criminal activity, take a look at this article. Alright? I know it's long, it's got a couple of video clips. There's so much to really read, so much to look at and research on this man. But he is a dictator, folks. If anybody out there is a dictator, it's Obama. Alright? He's lied from the very beginning. He has fooled the world. He has deceived millions and millions of people. And yet, in this 2012 election, he's continuing to push for another 4 years in office so he can get more and more power. That's basically what he wants. But, of course, he still has his overlords, his bosses, the international corporate bankers in the Federal Reserve. All right. So everybody out there, take care and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.